Hello, I'm Preston Dixon, the Director of Marketing inside of our door knocking division in Federal Financial Group, and this is a basic training webinar. A little bit about Federal Financial Group. If you've just been hired, congratulations. If you're watching this, you've already been hired for a second or third time for training. I commend you on that. Federal Financial Group is a national company, currently in 35 states, and we have 70 regions or offices throughout the country. And what Federal Financial Group does is helps people with money, teaching people how it works and how to make it work better for them, helping people with retirement planning, investments, kids' college funds, and anything under the sun to help people become one thing, and that's totally financially secure. Pay attention, there will be a quiz at the end. An overview, we're going to talk about how you get paid, law of averages, keys to earning more money, rules to the script, 4 parts to the script, the C factor, recordings, the why, goals, referral bonus, what you have in your email, things to remember, quality guidelines, work schedule, and who's who. You get paid $15 per good appointment set. Here at Federal Financial Group, you have the opportunity to be paid what you're worth. Average new person starting out sets on average 1 appointment per hour after memorizing the script. That's $15 per hour. You are paid for simply setting the appointment. You don't have to wait until an agent meets with them. As long as the prospect qualifies and agrees to the appointment, you will be paid. Average rep after the first or second week are averaging around 1.5 to 3 appointments per hour. That's $22.50 to $45 per hour. Are you average? What are you worth? You get paid weekly through direct deposit. What is the law of averages? Well, just as true as the law of attraction, gravity, physics, relativity is the law of averages. Car insurance companies use it. Life insurance companies use it. Even casinos use it. Well, we do as well. The law of large numbers is invincible. Ask Vegas. So let's talk averages. The average new door knocker will knock 6 hours in a day and will average 4 surveys an hour. The average door knocker will average 24 surveys in a day. The average door knocker will set an appointment with 30% of the people they survey, or 3 out of 10 people they survey. The average door knocker who does 24 surveys a day will set 7.2 appointments. 7.2 appointments times $15 is $108. That's $18 per hour. Are you average? Successful people do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. And there are keys to earning more money. If you follow these principles, you can quickly get to the point where you're setting 2 to 3 appointments per hour. The first one, memorize the script. So important. Maintain a winning attitude. It's not enough just to start one out there. Your ability to maintain a winning attitude is crucial. It's a numbers game. The more people you talk to, the more money you will make. Build rapport with people. People set an appointment with people they like. Don't spend too much time with any one person. Time is money. Look presentable. First impressions are everything. Be prepared with all the materials. Don't forget to be on top of your recordings and save them to the Dropbox at the same time you enter your appointments on the portal, and your manager will go over that with you. Put your appointments on the portal as soon as you can. Don't wait. Rules to the script. First rule you want to remember with the script is KISS. Keep it short and simple. The reason for that is if you give too much information, you can get people confused, and a confused mind doesn't make decisions. Second rule you want to remember is the 3S rule. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. It's almost an attitude. You can't get discouraged if someone says no. Third rule you want to remember is to stick to the script. There are 4 simple parts to the script: the intro, the survey, the transition, and then setting the appointment. The intro. The intro is the most important part of the script because it's your first impression. It will determine if they will even do the survey with you. It starts before they even answer the door to how you look and how you're standing at the door. Remember that 80% of what you say, you're not saying with your mouth. How are you? I'm Preston, an intern at Federal Financial Group, and I'm just doing a quick 6-question survey to collect data for a case study. It takes about 2 minutes. Can you help me out? That's an example of the intro. Let's talk about the C factor. S is for smile, and you want to be smiling right after you knock on the door, because a lot of times people look through the peephole or through a window, and if you're smiling, they're more likely to answer the door. E is for eye contact. As you're talking with people, it's important to have good eye contact. It shows that you know what you're talking about, that they can trust you. E is for enthusiasm. It's said that enthusiasm is one of the most contagious emotions, and people make decisions out of the way they feel. And so if you can be enthusiastic and get another person enthusiastic, they'll be more likely to make decisions and set appointments. All right, let's talk about the survey. Don't forget the recording, and your manager will go over this with you a little bit more in detail. Be sure to ask all 6 questions. Take your time to write down the responses accurately and legibly. Wrong or inaccurate information is the #1 cause of deleted appointments. If after asking the income question you find that they fall below the $40,000 income level, only ask the survey questions, then thank them for their time and go to the next house. Don't forget to rename the recording as the prospect's 10-digit phone number. That's the only way you can save recordings is with 10 digits. If you add a name after that, or if it's short a digit or 11 digits, 1 digit too long, it won't save. So only the 10-digit phone number. What must be in the recording? We need to hear you say the current day's date. The customer answering in their own words the age and income question. We need to hear you inform them that it is a 20-minute discussion with an agent from Federal Financial Group. We need to hear the customer say their phone number and address. And here's an example of the survey sheet. You can pause and look through this, but your manager will give you several of these that you can practice with, and you'll become very comfortable with these. The transition. It helps you to set the appointment if you get a bit enthusiastic here. Get excited. You want to be confident when you're going through the transition. Don't talk fast. People will feel like you're trying to sell them, and people don't like being sold. Speak clearly, and remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Here's an example. Okay, last thing. I think you're going to like this. A lot of your neighbors have. Part of our internship is we have the opportunity to see what these financial planners actually do. And they're going to be out here next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday doing free 20-minute financial discussions with people in your neighborhood where you can pick their brains and ask questions about retirement, kids' college funds, the difference between Roth or traditional RAs, or whatever you want. Most people already have a financial planner, but they all do different things. Oh, and they give you a $25 gift certificate just to meet with them. Here, let me show you exactly what it is. Then you want to get out the appointment sheet and stand next to them while you read the first 2 sentences. Underline with your finger when you read free 20-minute financial discussion and when you read not a sales presentation. Then explain that the financial planner will give them the $25 gift certificate when he comes, and they can use it at any of the locations listed on the appointment sheet. Setting the appointment. Don't forget to mention the names of the neighbors that have already set an appointment. That's huge. It will make people feel more comfortable if they know that a few of the neighbors have already done this. You don't need to be pushy. Be cool and confident. These financial planners do wonderful things to help people. Always thank people for doing the survey, even if they don't set an appointment. Remember, they gave you their time when they could have said no. Never get discouraged if they say no. Remember, it's a numbers game. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. They know that 2 out of 10 people will call them later and become future clients. So it's free advertising for them. We're scheduling these appointments a half hour apart from each other so they can bounce from house to house. So they really can only spend 20 minutes with you. What is better for you, mornings, afternoons, or evenings? And the trick to setting more appointments is to mention a few of the neighbors' names while setting the appointment. To help set the appointment, you may say the financial planner will call them a day or two in advance to confirm the appointment, so it'll be easy to reschedule. Never ever mention that they can cancel when they call. This is not an appointment. After you set the appointment, say thank you, and they're really going to love what they learn. Always remember the why. The reason why you're setting appointments is so our agents can generate business. The rules are simple. They must be 25 years of age or older. They must be employed and make $40,000 a year combined household income. If between both spouses their income meets or exceeds $40,000, they qualify. If their income is below, do not set them up with an appointment. There are no exceptions to these rules. I want you guys to think, when you're out there on the doors talking with people, would you, if you were the financial planner, want to take your time to meet with them? Would you want to spend gas money to drive out there? And as a note, the agents turn in a lead report for every appointment they receive. So we know the interactions that happen with them and the clients, and we get feedback as far as the appointments and how well they were set. The moral of the story is to set good appointments. Alright guys, now I want you to open up the second YouTube video and watch the second training video. Thank you.